being the blog report with Zenny62, I do have to report on this blog entry at Cosmopolitan about Taylor Swift and her being interviewed by Nancy O'Dell of Entertainment Tonight. And Nancy just, well, asked her question that I gotta agree with Cosmopolitan is a little cringeworthy. Well, you take a listen.
You're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight.
You're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight.
I've interviewed many stars on many red carpets, particularly the night of 100 Stars Oscar party, and I would never think to ask that kind of question. On the other hand, the question certainly is, it's not just cringeworthy, but it's also headline developing. So you can give Nancy O'Dell a lot of credit for having good instincts from that perspective, but I don't know. Now, on the other hand, selfishly, being single, I prefer to be the one guy she did walk home with, as opposed to lots of men. It sounds like she's gonna bring back her own army or something like that. Look, as much as hot as I think Taylor Swift is, and as much as I might think, wow, I'd love to, go out with her afterward, I would never, as a gentleman, think to ask that question, or a lady, because even if she did, it's not Nancy O'Dell's business. But she is a public figure in it, talking about Taylor Swift, but then so is Nancy O'Dell. Still, ugh. Nah, I'm not going to ask you what you think. I'm going to tell you what I think. I wouldn't have asked that question.